Good morning, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. Today's Thursday, April the 14th, 2022. Guys, I made a video. I was here a couple of days ago, made a video, and it shut down. So I was like 5 or 6 minutes into the video, and I had a lot of good information, but it just literally stopped filming. So, anyway, so I'm going to try it again. Obviously, a couple of things have happened in those 2 days, but anyway, I hope everybody's been well. I hope everybody's been, prepping up, stocking up, and getting the things that y'all gonna need. So, what I wanted to talk about, guys, was, um, I've been it's been of my opinion that everything that's going on with food shortages, the price increases in food, in gasoline, all that. Um, in my opinion, it's not an accident. Excuse me. It's not uh, anything natural because of the market, right? Market, um, you know, supply and demand, nothing like that. In my opinion, um, all the suffering that people are, going through all over the world, has been caused. It's been on purpose. It's being done intentional, especially here in America. For example, I just wanted to give the example. The supply chain issues that started in the ports, right? Like in Long Beach and Los Angeles, some of the ports in the East Coast where, um, they couldn't really get goods in because of different mandates and restrictions or whatever. And then, guys, we have the bird flu that's being talked about in the Midwest. We have last I heard yesterday was 25 million, excuse me, chickens have been culled. Before that happened, there was also uh, hogs being killed because of whatever reason. Farmers are being paid not to grow crops. Some of them are being paid to destroy the crops. So add to that, so that those are things to me that are being done that were intentional, were done for a reason. Why, I don't know. Um, then you have the politicians here in America uh, putting sanctions on Russia because of their, the invasion of the Ukraine. That taking them off the SWIFT or whatever. And the only people that are suffering, guys, from those restrictions are the people of Russia and um, the people of the United States, and or anybody um, that does business with Russia, be it through their oil, their natural gas, or the food that they ship out here. So basically, any kind of any kind of restrictions that are put on a country, guys, it's not the politicians that hurt the governments. You're just hurting the people, So my point, guys, is I really feel like there is, and I've been saying it, is this war. We are in World War III, but this war really is not between nations. It's between the ruling class and between humanity. Those are the two forces arrayed against each other. And one of the tactics that they are using is, it's like getting, is if one army could get the other army to fight itself. And that's what we're doing. We're basically fighting ourselves. And uh, the ruling class is the ones that are pulling the strings, like always. So today I hear two other things, guys, that 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 validate what I've been thinking. Um, just a little while ago, I heard of a fire that's going out in Salinas, California, um, of their big produce. It's a plant where they process all kinds of fruits and vegetables and things like that. I think it's called Taylor Farms, and they're letting that thing burn out, guys. They're not even trying to stop it because they think there might be ammonia. There's a chance that um, the fumes and all that, and so they're not even letting the firemen get close to it. Um, they're just gonna let it burn out. So that is a humongous um, building. I mean, it's sprawling. It's huge, and it through that plant, uh, uh, a very large percentage of the produce that goes to America through different parts of America go through that plant first. And so I just can't help but wonder. I can't help but feel that that was said intentionally. It was not it was not an accident. Excuse me, guys. I just ate lunch, so excuse me, clear my throat. Um, Another thing, guys, is in far Texas, the border, uh, where the truckers come in from Mexico that bring in tomatoes, avocados, um, bell peppers, garlic, all these different things that are shipped from Mexico that come through the border, the southern border. The truckers from Mexico are they're 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 on strike, guys. They're not bringing in anything. They're not bringing in anything because at first I thought it was because of what Abbott had said, that he's gonna, whatever immigrants cross the border, he's gonna bust them to Washington D.C. That's what I thought. I thought that's what they were doing because of that reason. But um, they're they're striking because Abbott wanted to check the trucks closer because of for drugs. So to search the trucks, and they felt that it was gonna add more time, to their wait times, and time is money, I guess, for them. So they're not too happy about that. So, guys, there is definitely a war. We are in World War III already, and again, this is the war on humanity. Um, Alaska Prepper has been coming out with some really good videos about why we should be, if you're a prepper, we should just keep on, because things are not gonna get better, guys. And if you're not, if you haven't started your prep, right now would be a very good time while you still can. Prices are going up every day, but the longer you wait, the more expensive it's gonna be for you to get yourself a nice little stockpile of food or whatever necessities that you need to live your life, to keep your life as normal as possible. Um, a couple of days ago when I made this video, guys, my point of this video, what I was gonna talk about of that video at that time, was of the food, right? To stock up on food, to try to grow your own food, whether it be a garden or maybe an orchard or something, because another aspect of this war that is being waged on us is the war on our health. Um, our water is polluted intentionally. They put fluoride in it. Um, there's lead in the water. Um, our food, there's GMOs, the processed foods. Um, all of these things are done intentionally, guys. They're not an accident, and there are so many people sick. So many people. I've just just last week, a friend of mine. I haven't seen him many years. But let me rephrase that. A classmate of mine, another classmate of mine, passed away. He was my age, maybe a year younger. He passed away of a heart attack, I believe. But I've had so many of my classmates pass away, guys. In their 40s, um, in their late 40s, some of them in their early 40s. But this year I've had, I want to say I've had at least, right off the top of my head, I've had 5 friends of mine, acquaintances, classmates, pass away, my age. And you know, it's intentional, guys, because the reason that that popped into my head was because I was looking at a lot of these insurance policies that are out there, and the things that they offer and all that, and everything is so broken up and specialized, into, you know, you would think, okay, you have your dental, you have your vision, you have your medical, and that's it. But your medical, there's so many different things that they offer. And the thing is, guys, is that it's like a big business. It's all business. The United States government, guys, I refer to it as US Inc. And all the businesses here in America that are there, in my opinion, okay, in my educated opinion, they're all subsidiaries of the United States government. All of these corporations work hand in hand. The food industry makes people sick, and um, everything's insurance, guys. Insurance is everything. There's a lot of money. Car insurance, health insurance, all that. Um, it's like a never-ending customer base. Okay. They need people sick. They don't want people cured. They want people sick, and it just keeps going. It supports a big industry. The medical industry, the pharmaceutical industry. So, and you know what, guys, maybe you don't necessarily have to prep. A lot of people feel like, well, the government is gonna take care of me, or if something happens, the government's gonna be there, and they're gonna, there's FEMA, and there's Red Cross, whatever entities there are that help people when they're in distress or when they're in need. But the thing is, guys, is that the government wants it like that. In my view, having a healthy body, healthy mind, and having yourself a way to be able to feed yourself and your family, and the basics of life, for you to be able to provide that for yourself, to me, is one of the biggest acts of revolution, of rebellion, that you could have. um, that is true freedom, guys. Where you don't have to depend on anybody else, or you can at least depend on yourself for the majority of the things that you need to survive. Because if you don't, and you depend on somebody else, you are not free, guys. You are not free. If you're too sick, if your body is too sick, and you're trying to heal, or you're trying to you're just living life basically to stay, trying not to die. um, that's not freedom. You don't have time for freedom. You don't have time to fight for your rights, or to worry about what's going on in the world, or what's going on in your hometown. You're really basically just fighting for survival. You're fighting to keep your body healthy. So, guys, I just listened to Prepper Now, and he was talking about another content creator. I believe it's asymmetrical preparedness or something like that, and that gentleman's wife is very sick. And I would ask for prayers for that gentleman and his wife. um, but it just brought home how so many of us have family members that are sick. Having, you know we all live our lives, guys. These content creators, they do great work, and they also, at the same time, while delivering the news to you or trying to keep you informed, we also have things that are going on in our lives that we don't really put out there. um, that's why I always say, we just need to take care of each other, and keep each other in our prayers, and help out people when you can. And I'll admit, guys, sometimes people get on my nerves. People road raging out there, or just cutting you off in traffic, and I'll lash out. When I'm in my car, guys, I'm cussing up a storm. I'm sorry to say that, but anyway, that doesn't mean that I don't care about people, or I don't care about what's going on. um, we just got to take care of each other, guys, because you don't know what the next person is going through in their life. All of us, we all have things that are happening in our life that we don't put out there, that we don't, we just deal with it. We try to keep things as normal as possible for our children and our grandchildren, and we try to just live and not, uh, not let things get us down, and just get in the way of stress us out too much, and things like that. So you know um, just gotta keep each other in our prayers, guys, because we are living right now in a time where there's so much going on, and it's like we are bearing the brunt of this big change that is happening. There's a big change. We're living through a literally a paradigm, a change of a paradigm. We're going from one reality to the next. Excuse me. And there's gonna be people that are not gonna make it through this change. Um, yes, there's gonna be opportunities. You try your best to set yourself up, yourself and your family, so that when you come out on the other side, you not just survive it, this storm, but you might also benefit, and you might, because of your preparedness and your diligence, you might come out ahead, or a little bit better than when everything started. That being said, guys, I really believe that we're living through a spiritual war, spiritual warfare. The system that they want to put in place, this system of this transhumanist system, this system based on digital, on a digital aspect, on the cloud, on things that are not real, that goes totally against nature. Those are the things that they're trying to implement right now. And so everything that I see going around me right now that has to do with our food, and making it, food shortages, or the price of things going up, I believe that they're all related, and I believe that they're intentional. So with that, guys, just keep stocking up. Just if you don't really believe what I'm saying, or you think I'm exaggerating, just step back, take a step back, and look around you at everything that's going on, and just put the dots together. Start connecting the pieces. I've been doing this. I've been expecting what's going on for years. Um, I didn't know how exactly that would come. I thought it would be through a financial collapse. That's why I became a prepper, because our money, the dollar, was not good. Um, they were printing like crazy, and so that's why I started to prep, because I felt that one day we would not have enough money to be able to even buy food, and that the system eventually would collapse. And so that's what we're seeing, guys. But anyway, let's keep each other in our prayers, guys. Let's take care of each other as best we can. Be be good to your neighbor. Be good to your family. Be good to yourself, and keep God in your hearts. Keep God in your life. If somebody messes with you, you check their ass hard, okay? And because that's the way it is. You just can't let people run you over, especially in these days. Anyway, guys, I'll try to be a little bit more. Try to come out with some more videos. It's just I have things going on in my life too. Oh, by the way, before I forget, yes, we're going through some stuff in my house. Nothing. It not things of natural things. Health wise. But you know, just keep us in our prayers. Um, we planted. I started planting an orchard this last week. Um, Over the years, I've been planting trees, but I have a goat named Charlotte, and she's eaten our trees. All the trees that we planted, she ate them. She killed them. So I got her tied up right now. I got her a long leash, but anyway, I started planting an orchard, guys. So um, we're prepping, we're preparing. I got trying to get these fruit trees going. Two apple trees, a peach tree, 2 avocado trees and a lemon tree, and I'll add some more as time permits. But anyway, guys, it's good talking to y'all. I've been wanting to talk to y'all for a while. A lot of thanks to these content creators out there, PreparednessNow, um, Alaska Prepper, Homestead Aus. I love those people from Australia. Y'all great guys. They made it. They came out a great video, guys. They did one with Alaska Prepper last night, I believe. So many content creators out there. Prepper Princess, um, Prepping by Faith. Just so many. Melissa K. Norris, Homesteading, Bear Independent, Angry Prepper, Pinball, Preparedness. Great community, guys. Great community. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody, but you know, support your content creators, guys. They have so much knowledge, so much information. I love this community. I really do. Anyway, guys, y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.